It's very interesting to know that you have a radio background because I also
checked you out. I saw it. Yes. I checked you out on TV.
Find? No, it was radio.
It was radio.
No, but I also started from campus radio at UDS. Yeah, so I did campus radio for about 3 years. For 4 years, because I started from level 100 to level 400.
Okay.
And after that, I also did a bit of commercial radio with Capital Radio in Kumasi.
Okay.
Yes. How did you get into campus radio?
Okay, so the passion for media was like there, even in JHS. Like, you can't pass me in English language.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, my essays are the best.
Yeah.
So, but my dad didn't like it. So my dad was like, you are good. You have to go and read science.
Yeah.
So the science was forced on me. So at the SHS, I had to, it was difficult to...
You didn't want to do science?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, my maths was bad. Yeah. What am I going to do in the science class?
Yeah.
So... as I wanted to do general, he said, no way, I should go and do science. So I took it. Form 1, bad results. Form 2,
terrible.
Bad.
Yeah.
Form 3, I started sitting up, but I had wasted years.
Yeah.
After WASI, my results was bad.
Yeah.
And fathers, you can't even stay at home.
Yeah.
They're lambasting and everything. So he registered me again to take a remedial.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I wrote NOVDEC. I didn't pass in maths again. That one too was an ISO. I remember that day. But I had admission at Accra Technical University. Okay. Then I went. And University of Ghana also gave me a course, but it wasn't quite what I wanted. So I chose the Accra Technical University. It was Science Laboratory Technology.
Okay.
One of the most difficult courses in that school. I think our courses were like 12, and you have to pass all. Also, when I entered, I think first year, I filled 4 papers. Yeah, because I had a late admission. And then the late admission to us, they were done with them.
You had already started the semester.
They were done with the IA.
Oh,
so I was just competing for like 60 marks.
Oh.
Yeah, so I had to reset and write again. I didn't tell my dad. I would have been dead at home.
But psychologically, how did you feel getting into
terrible
half the semester?
Yeah, because I could have been withdrawn from the school. So it wasn't easy. Then I took all. Then I entered into the second year. I was picking up. I had to stress myself to read because I realized that where I am, if I don't read, if I don't learn, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So technically in my head, when I finish with the science, then I'll take my certificate to my dad.
To tell him that this is what you wanted me to do,
yes,
so I'm done.
I'm done.
Here's your certificate.
Yes.
I now want to go out and do what I want to do.
I want to do media. That is what I wanted to do. I want to be a journalist. I want to read on TV.
So that was your passion from childhood?
Yes, that was
What inspired that passion?
Would I say there was an inspiration? There wasn't an inspiration. You see, if it's in you, it's in you.
Yeah.
One, it comes with your communication skills. Communication skills, basically. So you know that this is what you are meant for and this is what you are supposed to do. So it wasn't easy. But when I was done with my NOVDEC at home, there was this community radio in the neighborhood. Then some of my friends...
What's the name?
It's called One Family Radio.
One Family Radio,
yeah.
Okay. Which neighborhood?
Awashi,
so you
Santa
grew up
Maria.
in Accra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Born and raised there. Yeah, so I think someone introduced me to, I'm like, I have passion for this thing. So you invite me on your show, I'll come. And let's discuss entertainment. Because I started listening to Sammy Flex on Plus FM. So I was like, I'll come. Then he invited me. So he invited me, and then the show, I think the host of the show stopped coming. So the show collapsed. Then I met the owner of the radio one day. It's like, why aren't you people doing your show? Like, I don't know. And then he said, you come and let's see. So I went there, was like, I've given you a co-host. Since you are in school. It was called Weekend Express.
It was an entertainment
campus related.
Okay.
So I've given you a co-host. He is also entertainment host at Valley View Radio. So the two of you can just do your thing. Then we started writing proposals to some of the neighboring schools around that this is what we want to do. But I had gained admission then. So I started. It was so far so good. My first artist I put was Fameye.
Oh.
Yeah.
So did you have to contact him, or you had
I knew him.
Team? Okay.
I knew him. Okay. So I was like, he was an upcoming artist.
Which year was this?
Somewhere 2017, 16 then. He was an upcoming artist. So I put him on, and then he came, and then it was. Then later on, the show, I think the show stopped for some time. And then we started, the radio moved to a different place. So when the radio moved, then that show wasn't working. Then myself and my co-host, it's called Derek Jonesh, we came up with our own show, and then we proposed it to management. It was called Campus Bars.
Okay.
I composed the name. That it's a campus radio show, so let's call it Campus Bars. Then we printed our t-shirts.
Yeah.
So it was on a community radio, but we were bringing people from campuses to come and experience the show. And we were even able to organize a 1-year anniversary for the program. All the artists that passed through, I've interviewed this guy before, Camido.
Oh, okay.
At that time, they were all upcoming artists.
Yeah.
And then when they come, because I'm so passionate about music and arts, I'll be so happy listening to them sing. Then fast forward. So it was then I was juggling the studies together with it also.
Was it difficult?
Yeah, the campus radio show was just on Saturday. And then campus was just Monday to Friday. So I was doing them, but still Dad didn't like the idea. But at that point I was growing, so he had nothing to say. So I think as I completed, there were some expectations I wanted from the radio, but I think I wasn't seeing. And then my company also wanted to take me to Kumasi.
Oh, so you have started working already?
Yeah. After my service.
So this was after national service. Where were you working?
I was at Casapreco.
At Casapreco?
Yeah, Company Limited. So I did my national service with them. Yeah, I think 2019, 2020, about, yeah. I did my NSS. So when I finished with my NSS, I came home for about a month or two. And then they said, oh, we have this offer for you at Kumasi. It's like, no. Even through that, I had started Akwaaba Yoghurt with all my NSS savings. Yeah. I'll go and brand t-shirts, do umbrellas, because I'll go for programs, go and buy milk. It's like, no. The business was I would say it was a vision at that time. Like, no, I've started this thing, I won't leave. They didn't call me again, so I was home. So as I was home, I met Sammy Flex. He's in the neighborhood, so too. Yeah. So I had started Akwaaba Yoghurt on the low. I went there with a friend of mine, Eddie. I brought Sammy. These are products. We know you're a media person and you're in the neighborhood. We want to come and sponsor your show, and then in turn you also help us promote it. I think that was the beginning of the turning around for me. Like, the man just looked at our yogurt, opened it and drank it. A whole Sammy Flex. It was so
it's nice.
So I have a shop, I would take some and then sell it. It wasn't FDA approved. Yeah. I was surprised.
It was just on more like the trial phase.
We're doing 60 bottles at that time. Like 60 bottles for a year or a month. A month, 60 bottles. And it would be in the fridge. So Brad Sammy took it, and then he had a shop. So they were selling some. At that time, we were still doing piloting. So, the yogurt could explode in his fridge. It could explode, like because of the gas. Yeah. Then you call me. So through that, it was like, oh, I have this show, so I'd like you to come on. I think I even suggested that, oh, this entertainment thing you are discussing, that's what I like. Yeah. Then the producer put me on. Then I started when I go. So after my service, I think I used to close at 4 or 5. Then I'll go to the YouTube show. Then we'll talk entertainment. Then I'll come home.
Come to do your yogurt business.
My yogurt. Then the next morning I'll go to work. So through that, and then Onyo FM called me. They saw that I was doing well. And then Onyo FM, Christian AJ from Paul says, I want you to be on my show. It's like, okay, fine. Then I hopped on Onyo FM. Then from Onyo FM, Asempa FM called me.
Called you?
Yeah. the producer, Prince, also called. Then from Asempe FM, Kesbin FM called me. Yeah. Then Angel FM started calling me. At that time, Accra Technical University, I offered HND. I had to do my degree.
Top up, yeah.
So I had to go back to school. Juggling them, I couldn't. So I had to put one aside because the top up was, I think, weekend, yeah.
So which one did you put on the sacrificial board?
Oh, with the media, it got to a point that I was losing it.
Interest?
Yeah, like...
Or fulfillment?
When I entered into the mainstream media, it was like I was coming to start from scratch there. I had already started from scratch somewhere for 4 years. Yeah. And that place too is like, I'm coming to start from scratch. I'm like, no, maybe this place is not my thing. Let me focus on Akwaaba Yoghurt.
Yeah.
Then I started with Akwaaba Yoghurt. Yeah.
And I'm very, very excited that we are having this conversation, partly because yogurt has become a thing now. A lot of people are so conscious about healthy eating, and there's also a growing interest in gut health and things like probiotics. To begin the conversation, I want you to tell us the composition of yogurt, because we know yogurt. So if I take yogurt, what makes up yogurt?
Okay.
101.
Yogurt is basically fermented milk.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay.
Milk that has fermented with the addition of probiotics.
And what is probiotics?
So probiotics, they are life cultures. So we add it to the yogurt to make the life culture ferment the milk.
Okay. So essentially, anytime I drink yogurt, it's fermented milk or milk and bacteria.
Yes.
That's what I'm consuming.
Yeah, but don't be scared. They are good bacteria. Yeah.
So probiotics are in the range of the good bacteria.
Yeah. So the one found in yogurt, we have the Lactobacillus bulgaricus.
Yeah.
That's found in the yogurt. Yeah. Those are the bacteria that form. Then they are very healthy bacteria as well. Yeast, even bread. The yeast that we use in bread making, they are also bacteria. But they are the good bacteria. Yeah.
So what goes into the fermentation process of
yogurt?
Making yogurt?
Okay, so...
And maybe I also want to know, we mentioned milk. Are we talking about raw milk, or you can use any processed milk as the raw material, or just for starters? Do I need to get a raw, fresh milk?
It depends on you. You can use the raw milk, and then you can also use the processed milk. With the raw milk, it's quite delicate because you also need to know the person you are sourcing your raw material from. Maybe the cow is sick, maybe cow hairs and all these things. So if you are not very, very delicate about these things, you would make a mistake. And then even when you get the raw milk, you need to process it, because when you put it down in the fridge, it might get bad. So sometimes the processed milk, if you are a large scale and you want to do the processed milk, is quite easier than using the raw. But the raw milk is actually the best.
So the processed milk, are we talking about tin milk or the paper, low fat, semi-skimmed?
Any of them, even powdered milk.
Powdered milk, okay.
You can do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to picture, if you are to give me like more visual, pictorial like view of the process, how does it start?
The stages, I think 3 or 4. Boiling.
You boil the milk.
Yeah. Cooling.
You allow the temperature to drop.
Yes.
Okay.
Fermenting.
Yeah.
And then the fermentation is basically 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
Then after fermentation, your yogurt is ready. You just add your flavors. Yeah. Let me use this platform to educate people.
Okay.
Yogurt is not pink. It is white. Like people, the Ghanaian mindset on yogurt is that every yogurt is supposed to be pink.
Yeah.
This is just strawberry flavored.
And are these flavors natural?
They are not really natural. You see, when you are processing a product, the naturals, they have shorter shelf life.
Yeah.
Because you can go in for the strawberries itself. That is when you want to consume it fresh, especially when you go for parties, these stands, then they can put in the strawberries and then whatever that you want. But when you are processing it, you can't use the natural strawberry unless you take the extract.
So these are essentially artificial flavors that are added.
Yeah, the extract.
Okay.
The best yogurt actually is Greek yogurt.
Yeah, because I was also coming to ask you the types of yogurt. Yeah. So maybe you can tell us the types of yogurt, and then I'm also interested to know the role sugar plays in yogurt.
Okay.
And then my other question would be, must yogurt be sweet?
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the types of yogurt, it depends on the flavor you want.
Okay.
You can go in for the vanilla flavor. You can even go in for chocolate flavor. You can go in for banana flavor. Depending on what you want, your preference, you can go in for even. Do you know what they sell in the market? Bukina. It's fermented yogurt too. It's yogurt actually. So all these are yogurt. So it depends on the flavor you would want to take. And then the Greek yogurt is the unflavored yogurt. It's raw in the state without sugar. Nothing is in. So mostly people who are health enthusiasts, they prefer to buy that one for yogurt. For their, maybe if you want to lose some weight, you can consume that instead of eating in the evening. You can take that one with some fruits or maybe some smoothies, and then you are good to go.
And I think this is also very important because I know that natural or healthy yogurt shouldn't be made with multiple ingredients. It shouldn't be at maximum or at most. I don't know. Maybe you tell me.
Okay.
Maybe we're looking at fermented milk. We are looking at your bacteria that you are adding, and maybe your flavor. I don't know if there are any other things you add to it. The basic. If you want to put in some sweetness in it, that will make it 3 or 4.
And then you can also add emulsifiers and stabilizers.
Okay. So a healthy yogurt, in your estimation, should be made of how many ingredients?
I can't tell.
Yeah, because on some of these labels, and I'm just feeding this into the conversation of choosing yogurt that is healthy, because you take the label and you have variety of flavors. So it gives me the impression
like, let's say strawberry, vanilla, banana combined together.
No. It could be one, but then you have other, I call it chemicals. I don't know. To do what? I don't know. But
they all play.
Know how
they
industry
all play roles.
Process, to probably enhance the taste. Yes. So someone is looking to eat a healthy yogurt and then get to the supermarket and then pick any of these that are on the shelves, and that defeats the purpose of getting the healthy benefits
of the yogurt.
Of the yogurt.
Okay, so we can have emulsifier, we can have stabilizer.
What does the emulsifier do?
So emulsifier binds the milk and then the water together.
Okay, so that it doesn't separate.
There's this process, it's called syneresis.
Okay.
That is when the water is up and then the yogurt is down. So to you as the consumer, when you see it, you might not like it because of its essential characteristic.
Okay.
You looking at it, what's this? But these binding agent, they bind them together so that the yogurt is still in a thick state.
Okay.
Making it appeasing to the public. Sometimes it's not mostly about the health, but it's about the appearance for people to accept what you are doing into the market.
Okay, so it's more like marketing
it's
gimmicks?
It's not marketing gimmicks, but in food science, we call something sensory analysis. It is part of the roles that as a quality control person, you are supposed to do all these things.
Okay.
As a quality control, you have to check sensory, the color, the taste, the smell, the odor. Everything has to be in checks. If you don't do these things, your product is false. There might be a product recall, especially when people see you remember this company had issues. It's a yogurt processing company that people were complaining a lot that their yogurt is really bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to put a name to it.
Oh, they are very big, you know them.
Okay.
So they had this issue.
Yeah.
So I bought one, I looked at it and I'm like, this is basically nothing.
Yeah.
It's just synersis. Yogurt shouldn't freeze. When it freezes,
I get it.
When it freezes, it doesn't come back to that state. You won't get that thick, slimy state again.
So it had to do more with how it's preserved.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you are selling to any customer, you need to tell the customer how to preserve it. Do you have a fridge? You just don't sell because you want to make sales.
Yeah.
How is going to be preserved? You are going to keep it at this yogurt 4 degrees Celsius. That's it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be more or less.
Or affect the quality.
Yes, it will affect
Yeah.
it. You can have this yogurt, you see how it's looking, and it will get to a point that it will be watery.
Yeah.
You would give it to a particular customer and the customer wouldn't preserve it well.
Yeah.
And then the customer would rather bring it back and tell you, you didn't do it well. You didn't produce it well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now you've mentioned emulsifier.
Yeah.
And
stabilizer.
Stabilizer.
Yeah, the emulsifiers and the stabilizers, they actually play the same role. Yeah. And then we have preservative. The preservative...
is it optional?
No,
it's mandatory.
It's
in quality control.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want your yogurt to do a month, you need a preservative.
Okay. To keep it.
If you want it to do a week, you can choose not to use a preservative.
Okay.
I remember when I started, I didn't have much of this in-depth analysis. So I used to produce and put it in the fridge. So this was a fridge that everybody opens it at home. Like a day, they would open it like 50 times. The yogurt can't stay in that fridge.
Yeah.
The yogurt should be in the fridge that at least it's open like 5 times.
5 times in a day maximum.
In a day.
Yeah.
When you open and you open and you open, you let the cultures in it, they start multiplying.
Yeah.
They start multiplying, then it becomes gaseous. It will take a time that it will burst.
Yeah.
Like palm wine.
Because the cultures are still living.
Yes.
Okay.
We have some yogurt that the cultures are not living.
I was coming to that, and I think a lot of people are misled because you go in and on the labels you see boldly written probiotics, but in reality they are not living probiotics.
Okay.
So what are some of the things that affect the health or to some extent the life of these cultures?
With the cultures,
because some die even during processing, but they are still brought on the shelves.
The cultures have a particular temperature that they are supposed to live.
Yeah.
You shouldn't let it get beyond or below that particular temperature.
At what point is this?
Or the cultures or the yogurt?
No, the cultures.
It should do 0 degrees, freezer.
0 degrees,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything above it or below it kills it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It should do 0 degrees. So if it's 0 degrees, you can use it at any time. I've gone through all the phases of this yogurt production. You can do a whole batch. You wouldn't know the temperature of the culture and you use it. You've destroyed the whole milk. You need to discard it. I've felt like...
How do you determine that? From the taste?
No,
Or it's a visible chemical reaction that you see?
It becomes like cheese.
Oh, okay.
So the milk gets up and becomes a solid substance and then the water is down. Like the whey is down.
Oh, okay. So it's separated, so you can see visibly.
Yeah. And you can't use it for anything unless you discard it. I've discarded yogurt over 10 times. That's a lot of money.
Because you don't want it to come out. It's unwholesome.
Yes.
So as a consumer, if I get to the supermarket, is there a way I can tell whether
you can't tell
cultures are alive
in
a yogurt?
You can't tell unless you are affiliated with a particular brand that you know that with this brand, the cultures are not dead.
So how do I then be very, very, very convinced and certain that I'm getting yogurt, I'm eating yogurt, and I'm getting the gut benefit? Greek yogurt is the safest.
Yeah.
I like your honesty.
Do Greek. But with Akwaaba Yoghurt, the cultures, they live in it. They live in it. Even my QC analyst today was saying that, is it the yogurt that we do? It's like the sugar is down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with ours, the cultures react with the sugar and then they break it down. So when it's down over time, then the yogurt, the sugar content, it becomes lower with time.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So that is it.
So one way to tell whether cultures are alive is the taste.
Yeah, and then you feel like you shouldn't take yogurt and it's sweet, like very, very sweet.
It should be tangy. Is it tangy? Yeah.
It should be sour.
Yeah,
you
sour.
should feel it like this is yogurt. Yeah, I'm taking it. Should be sour. That is yogurt, like the Greek. When Greek you take yogurt. It, yeah. So if we are to get that Greek feel, like the Greek taste, and then still the flavors are in, and then you're enjoying, that means your gut health is safe. But you see, it depends. So I always say that this thing depends on the consumer, because Ghana for you know me de papa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghanaians, we like so much sugar. I don't know why. Because sometimes you will do this product, sell it to people, and then they'll tell you the sugar, you get it. So sometimes even with manufacturers, they know the taste buds of every country. So there's a particular country that they don't like sugar. Even there are some companies in Ghana that when they are supplying to other companies, they know that this country they don't like a lot of sugar. So when they are shipping it to the other country, they know they don't like sugar. But in Ghana here, we like sugar. Yeah, that is our taste bud preference. Yeah. Like we like sugar. Yeah. So when companies are producing for us, sometimes you need to survey your market and know what they want. And if you get it, you do it for them. But if you are also health conscious and you want to preserve the health of your consumers, because I know that's one of the things that makes your brand stands out. In the little that I've come to know is the low levels of sugar. But that's not with a lot of the yogurts on the market. I don't know what to say. Well, people have preferences, but emphasis on getting the most health benefits of yogurt. And that's why I think having this frank conversation is very, very important. So that if anyone gets to the market to buy yogurt, they are conscious and aware of what they are picking so that they get the full... It's not even centered on yogurt alone. Most of our drinkables are very sugary. So if you are health conscious, you would know what to choose and what works for you. My grandma, she was hyperglycemic, and growing up, she had a lot to deal with. Like, she was always on medications. Looking at that side, that was what developed my UVP, my unique value proposition, to do something that is healthy. Yes, because she was hypertensive, and later on she was diabetic, and later on she had stroke, and later on she had dementia. If you follow me on LinkedIn a lot, I write about these things. Like, just consume. If you're a health enthusiast, just consume well and know what you are taking in. Eat healthy. Every day on LinkedIn, I'm preaching this. Eat healthy. The need to consume healthy. Know what you are eating. Even if it's possible, when you buy something, read the ingredients. What am I taking in? But when you do these things, people will be like, you are too prim and proper. You are always like... Somebody will tell you that even the person who bought hygiene, it was a trash car that killed the person. So what you are doing. But I'm very particular about what I take into my system. I know I'm young, but I'm still preaching about health and the need for you to take your health wisely, and for people who want to take their health serious. So if you want to join the campaign and take your health serious, we are in for you. If you also want to, there are people that they can take lots of these things and then they will never fall ill. They are always active. But there are some people that there's a need to work on all these things. You get it? So with that one, it depends on you, the consumer, and what you want. If you know what you want, you go in for the best. And I don't want to denigrate anybody's brand though, but the truth is the truth. No, it's not about the truth is the truth. But as I'm saying, there are people that everything works for them. It's not in their genes to be hypertensive, to have, regardless of. It's not in their genes. Somebody, I can fry egg at 2 a.m. and then eat. I don't go fat. You get it. I don't. Yes.
Good or high metabolism.
Yes, I don't go fat. Like I don't go fat. So it depends on you, the person, where you are coming from, and what you are going to choose. Yeah.
So if I go to the supermarket to buy yogurt, how soon should I consume it?
Depends on your cravings. Anytime you want to buy yogurt, it's in a period of 1 to 2 months
maximum.
Yeah, it's dairy products. They are not really strong like that.
Yeah.
So 1 to 2 months you need to consume it. So doing this yogurt, people always ask, oh, so don't you do some in the gallons? Yes, I can do some in the gallons, but when you open, drink, close, drink, it becomes unsafe with time.
Yeah.
So I do it in the pack.
There could be food poisoning.
Yeah, it depends on how you preserve it. But if it's sealed and you take one at a go.
Yeah.
But to do it in the gallons, I am looking at the health aspect of it. Because you pour some, you keep it. Somebody can keep this yogurt for like a month or two, especially when you are lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
You would have issues with that. Yeah.
Is it a good practice to be freezing yogurt?
No, you lose the sensory.
If you say sensory, do you mean just by the taste, or it also has effect on the probiotics?
When you freeze it, and you are trying to take it back, especially when you pour it, when you look at it, you won't drink it. You will say that this yogurt, that's what happened to that company I was talking about.
Yeah.
If you are taking it in a frozen state, take it in a frozen state. Don't leave it to melt. Otherwise, there will be coagulations, there will be clot in it. You would think that it's a spelt milk.
Yeah.
You get it. So I don't advise to. So when you buy from me, I'll tell you, please put it in the fridge, not the freezer.
Yeah.
Yes, because when you put it in the freezer, you wouldn't like it when you're consuming.
And so it's in the fridge, you open it, you consume it. Maybe you're unable to finish everything. Maximum, how many hours should you finish it?
Or
you still advise that once you open it, just finish everything?
Yes. For the healthy aspect, I have a friend who took malt, I think a week. She took some and then she had issues. She had to visit the hospital. So with these drinkables, I advise that you drink it or maximum a day or two. Drink it. Otherwise, you go and then you come back. They are working with microorganisms. They're everywhere. We have enzymatic browning. They are occurring. So there are a lot of microorganisms even in your fridge that you don't know. And then they are reacting with it. Yeah. When you study a lot of quality, you appreciate microorganisms. And you know that every plate you take, you wash it.
Yeah.
Because all the time they are reacting. They are everywhere, even on your skin. When you rub your hands like this. You don't
see them with your physical eyes.
Just put it under a microscope. You will see the microorganisms there. Yeah. So it's always advisable to be safe on that side. Because when you see these things, I'm not sure you would even eat.
And the journey of Akwaaba Yoghurt, it seems to be doing very well on the market. So expectations met.
You know, it's a startup, so there are a lot of things that needs to be put in place. You know, startup businesses will go through a lot. Yeah. And as a young person that you want to do this thing on, it's challenging sometimes. It's very challenging.
What are some of the challenges?
Oh, a lot. My challenges.
Yeah.
One of the key challenges dealing with humans, the workers.
Yeah.
Last time I wrote on my status that entrepreneurship will give me BP because
it's not for the faint-hearted.
No. You might be talking to someone today and then the next day she won't come to it. Like she has stopped. She didn't tell you anything. How you want things to go, they are not doing it. And if you complain, it becomes
another issue.
Yeah. So dealing with humans, it's a big hurdle. It's very challenging. And besides that one, funding also becomes a problem. Yeah. It becomes a problem whereby there are grants that when you're doing these kind of businesses, you're supposed to apply and then get. And sometimes you'll be sidelined because you have no affiliation. Yeah. So all these things are challenges.
Yeah. And I want you to reiterate your value proposition. You obviously, like I mentioned, if I get to any supermarket, there are a number of yogurt brands. What makes Akwaaba Yogurt stand out from the menu on the shelves?
Akwaaba Yoghurt, our unique value proposition, we are targeting health and the need to consume healthy. So anytime you hear Akwaaba Yoghurt on radio or on social media, our captions are always about health. I always tell people that, Akwaaba Yoghurt is not like the rest of the yogurt that you are going to take. This is not sweet, oh.
It's not sweet, yeah,
yes.
and that's how yogurt should be.
Yes, it's not sweet. Like it's not your normal yogurt that you want to consume. It's not sweet as in I'm saying it's bitter, but it's not sugary. It's not that expectation.
And
that
yogurt wasn't made to have that sweet or sugary taste.
Yeah. For sensory and for taste, of course, there's sugar. We even have some for the diabetics. Yeah, it's called the Akwaaba Yoghurt Sugar Free. Okay. So that one, there's no sugar in it, but rather we have the diabetic sweetness in it that we are also pushing across. I'm even hoping to, before the year ends, we would I want to supply Splenda, stevia to some of the diabetics at hospitals so that they can, and in addition to the yogurt, the main reason we did this is you are consuming yogurt. We don't want it to become sour like the Greek. We want you to consume and also feel. You know that the diabetics, their market, we've left them alone. Oh.
Yeah.
Like we don't really focus on them.
If you left out.
Yes. Whatever they take is tasteless. Yeah. They don't take salt. They don't take sugar. They don't take oil. They don't take spice. So we are being innovative, whereas there is taste.
Yeah.
So what everybody is consuming, that the person feels that this is creamy and tasty. The diabetics too, we have the same thing for you. It's also creamy and tasty. If you're a health enthusiast, you can also choose to even take the sugar-free yogurt. So
how many varieties do you have now?
We have strawberry flavored, vanilla flavored, and we have vanilla flavored.
Vanilla is?
Banana and vanilla.
And vanilla, okay.
Yes, vanilla flavored. Okay. And we have the sugar-free strawberry and vanilla. And we have the Greek.
The Greek yogurt. Is it affordable?
With our pack, a pack of 6 is 70 cedis per.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is 500 ml?
No, this is 350
350, okay.
And then with the sugar-free, it's 100 cedis. So the pack, you can have the strawberry flavored, the vanilla flavored, the vanilla flavored, all goes for the same price. Yeah. It's very affordable.
Very affordable, and it's available.
Yeah, we are trying our best to penetrate the supermarket.
Supermarkets, yeah. What's the challenge?
Are you asking this?
Yeah, I just want to know.
Yeah, it's
because it's not everywhere. It's not in any supermarket.
It is. We have we supply some of the Total shops, the Shell
filling stations.
Yeah, and one of my key places that I do supply a lot are pharmacies.
Okay.
Yeah, because of how we preach how healthy it is. So
well, even though that's also debatable for me, because now a lot of the pharmaceutical shops have become,
they
something else. They are selling all the unwholesome stuff that are not healthy. But yes, Akwaaba Yogurt is healthy, so we can make an exception.
Yeah. So we are places, but not everywhere. It's a startup business. You don't really have the wings to be everywhere at a time, but we are taking it gradually. Our business is 3 years. Yeah. I resigned to focus. It's just a year now. So we are still looking forward to opportunities, collaborations that, you take our products and then we start selling, and then we will all champion the health agenda.
What's the future for Akwaaba Yogurt?
Akwaaba Yogurt should be everywhere in the next 5 years.
In Ghana?
Africa,
Yeah.
It should be everywhere. I hope that everybody who is a health enthusiast will hear about Akwaaba Yogurt and will start patronizing it. One thing I like about Akwaaba Yogurt is that we targeted the adults so that they can patronize. But when the adults consume, it seems that the kids also like it. So it worked, because most of the times people will be like, why don't you focus on the kids? That is not our vision. But we've seen that when the adults, like you're a family man, when you buy, definitely the kids are home too. Because if you are very conscious about what you eat, you also be conscious about what the kids will eat. So the kids also like it, and then
It becomes more like 2-in-1.
Yeah, and then the name is also resounding. Akwaaba Yoghurt. Yeah.
Why Akwaaba? Why did you choose that?
Okay, so Akwaaba.
Welcome.
It was my entrepreneurship project work with my group. So we're doing Akwaaba juices. So I told them that after school, maybe I'll use it. Then it bet this whole idea, get into yogurts. So far, so good.
I wish you the very best, Afia, in your journey. And obviously, anytime you find yourself in any supermarket, just look for the authentic yogurt, which has very, very, very little sugar.
Yes.
Akwaaba Yoghurt.
Yes.
It was good talking to you. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you so much too.
Hello, my lord and my lady. I am Prince Benjamin, popularly known as PB, and I am on the Otherside podcast with Nii Anang, whom I respect very much, a brother in the media space. He has this beautiful podcast on which they discuss a plethora of ideas and going to different topics and issues that we can relate to and are useful. Follow him on Spotify and also subscribe on YouTube. Share the link with your friends and family, and let's build this together and spread the good news of the other side with Nii Anang.